All right, 20. Whoa, 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 whoa. Who the fuck is this guy? Get him the fuck up out of here, yo. All right, that's better. That's better. You already know. 21 gun salute. Let's see if I still know how to do this. It's Young Salvo, aka Sean the Rap Ref, here at Hip Hop Reactions. No, I'm not a hip hop reactions channel. I won't be watching shit and reacting to it. You feel me? But any form of blogging, vlogging, any shorts video that I put up, any community post, it will be hip hop related, and it will be in the form of me responding to any kind of hip hop news media. You get what I'm saying? News/media, I mean. So that's what that's about. I hear the comments and people thinking, oh, everybody doing reactions now. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? So know your facts before you talk. But anyways, let's get into today's content. All right, so if you don't know, now you know. If so, you already figured. The Ring Round 2, aka The Ring Volume 2, is going down November 23rd. You get what I'm saying? It's presented by Rap Ref and Unscripted Logic, and it's going down on Social Assassin's channel. That's Social Assassin Unscripted Logic. You get what I'm saying? It's at the bottom of the card. You get what I'm saying? A cheap little flyer that definitely does the job. We don't want nothing too fancy, being that this is a platform for newcomers to come in and showcase their talent and showcase their skills without that much pressure on them. So most of the people on the card is either this is their first time battling, this is their virtual battle rap debut, or this is just their second time. You know what I'm saying? So you got Fresh Coast Live Network, his second time battling virtually, versus Sigmosh, who's making his virtual battle rap debut officially in the ring. Salute to both of those opponents. You got Tazlo Flamez. He's been around the culture. You know what I'm saying? I'm surprised more people is not already familiar with him. He was a panelist for On Your Mata. That was my debut card. You know what I'm saying? He was an associate of the TMR podcast. He is virtual battle rap, in my opinion. He has blogged on virtual battle rap. Only thing is, now he's actually stepping into the ring himself. No pun intended, the ring literally. You know what I'm saying? So his virtual battle rap debut, Tazlo Flamez facing Kid Dangerous, who, ironically, based on the theme of this card, has the best resume in virtual battle rap. So he's doing me a huge favor. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Kid Dangerous and Tazlo Flamez. And what we're going to get into today is actually about them. You get what I'm saying? The main event by people's choice, because if it was me, I would have moved things around a little bit differently, right? The main event is Brick Street Sprite versus Robs. You get what I'm saying? Brick Street Sprite and Harlem Fresh, shout out to you. You already know I used to rock with your channel heavily. You know what I'm saying? Then you started letting some goofies come over there, and I couldn't really associate with that anymore. But nonetheless, you the homie. But you tried to play with Brick Street Sprite name, you might need to check them out. Brick Street Sprite might be the best on this card. I think Brother Robs, who's having hits, both of these people in the main event are having just their second battle. But Brick Street Sprite, he just seemed to elevate over all the newcomers. Right now, he's only had one battle. You know what I'm saying? But of Class 9, as they would call it in virtual, because my class was Class 8, you know what I'm saying? And it's basically a new class out now, and majority of the people on this card is Class 9. So people are arguing that Brick Street Sprite is the front runner for Class 9. So will he be able to hold it down and solidify that claim? Because it's just a claim right now. If he has another dominant performance, then definitely. You know what I'm saying? And that's not to take away from Fresh Coast Live Network at all. Fresh Coast would easily be the best on this card, or debated as one of the best on his cards, if he cammed up and had great audio against who other than Brick Street Sprite in a very, very fire battle that eclipsed a lot of battles we seen in virtual by professionals and people who already been doing this. The only thing, because the material on both sides was crazy, the only reason you put Brick Street Sprite ahead of Fresh Coast because of the presentation side of it. Clear audio, cammed up, had performance. But this is just one battle. We're going to see whether or not it was a fluke. But if I had to put money on it, I got Brick Street Sprite. Definitely. I actually wouldn't mind seeing Brick Street Sprite versus Kid Dangerous in the future. But the way Brick Street Sprite is talking, that might be disrespectful to him. He might not even like that. But somebody who didn't mind it for their debut is the homie Robs. Salute to Robs. You get what I'm saying? Robs is the dark horse of this card, in my opinion. I think, you know, because I already recapped this and shit. I mean, I didn't recap it. I did predictions, but I said, you know, my opinion was subject to change the more I got to think shit through. I think Robs is studying his battle with Kid Dangerous, and he's knowing what to bring to the table next time, so it's not even a close situation. So people can say he was dominant. So I think he's going to have more energy, more aggression. I think he's going to be more concise. He might add some kind of theatrical features to his performance. Like he might wear a mask, or, you know what I'm saying, Scully, you know, he had the whole all black thing going on, and it was kind of dark outside. He was like fully incognito. Hey, you know what? To see that again, I wouldn't mind seeing that again. You have this like noob Cybot kind of rollout, and it's just like your gimmick. You know what I'm saying? People love gimmicks in virtual battle rap. Other than that, you know, a lot of people would see two people rapping their computers is boring. So salute to Robs. I think Robs is definitely extra focused on his opponent for this battle, because it's like, yo, okay, they talking heavy about this Brick Street Sprite guy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people tried to say Kid Dangerous beat me. You know what I'm saying? I think win or lose, he's definitely gonna make some noise. And I don't mean the average noise. Okay, you showed up and you did a good job. I mean, like, he's gonna have a memorable performance. You know what I'm saying? I genuinely feel that. Y'all know my intuition be running high. You know what I'm saying? I be making wild claims, and then once you see it manifest, I get messages like, hey, you the first one that said that. Yeah. So that's what I feel about Rob. So this is a fire card. Now let's get into today's face-off that already happened. All right, so first and foremost, I can't go on without acknowledging that the Tooth has been putting on and helping Rap Ref since I very first came around. I genuinely appreciate that. He was a panelist for On Your Mata as well. I mentioned that Tazlo Flamez was a panelist for On Your Mata, and the funny part about it, they don't even remember, according to that face-off, they don't remember how they argued. I'm sure Tooth ain't gonna remember all his arguments, but they argued at On Your Mata. That's where I made my debut about a year ago. You get what I'm saying? In response to, you know, Taz kind of being in Blatantly's corner, and Tooth betting that I would 30 Blatantly. I went on to 30 Blatantly, but Taz is the homie. You know what I'm saying? I think me and Taz got cool right after that. You know what I'm saying? So that was just something funny in my memory. But other than that, I really have to take time in this blog to just, you know, no glazing, no Diddy, but I genuinely appreciate Tooth. He has this, you know, narrative on him that he's just a vicious and nasty troll, but Tooth has gave me so much content. He gave me exposure. I did face-offs on his channel. You get what I'm saying? He's the first person responsible for making me even pull up to a panel and speak. Without doing that, I wouldn't be battling, obviously. So Tooth been there, you know what I'm saying? He been helping me since day one, and today is the exact same thing. I didn't know anything about this face-off. Shout out Pablo, Picasso, and Social Assassin. They didn't really know anything about this face-off. You know, we had it in the works to try to get a face-off going in the past, but I don't think Kid Dangerous was available at that time. You know what I'm saying? So Tooth went ahead and, hey, he got this face-off. Tooth has a channel where you can benefit from the exposure. I know that as somebody who's done face-offs on his channel, and it turned out the event in amazing ways. So shout out to the Tooth. You get what I'm saying? This ain't the official flyer. This just is something that I cropped from the live earlier. You know what I'm saying? I should have just asked for the official flyer. Tooth did say he hit me up on IG. My fault, y'all. I have not been on Instagram. You get what I'm saying? I've been kind of detoxing from all this social media shit. You know what I'm saying? But when the artists hit me up, I can't ignore it, because I don't like surprises. So Kid Dangerous hit me up. He let me know that there was a face-off today. And then he wanted to hear from Taz, so I hit up Taz and all of that. And, you know, I ensured that the face-off was going to happen, because it is the Tooth. Tooth has connections, and Tooth gets exposure. So shout out to the Tooth. You get what I'm saying? So Kid Dangerous versus Tazlo Flames face-off went down already. If you're not subscribed to the Tooth, go subscribe to the Tooth so you can see that it was very, very entertaining. And we're going to break down exactly what we saw. But first, let me reiterate this. The battle is not on Rap Ref's channel. Yes, I'm presenting it. And I'm co-hosting it. It's on Social Assassin, parentheses, Unscripted Logic channel. You get what I'm saying? I think I'll search like Unscripted Logic and then you will see his channel pop up, one of his videos pop up. You know what I'm saying? So go over there and subscribe. They my sponsors for this and they've been terrific with the promotion. They already started a pot. I already thanked everybody who donated and I appreciate y'all again. You get what I'm saying? Tooth started a donation pot particularly for this battle on his channel. I think it's at $105 if I'm not mistaken. You know what I'm saying? That's allegedly. I can confirm the official pot for the ring. I cannot confirm that pot though. So if something happened, can't nobody hit me up and say, hey, my money, this and that, woo woo. You know, that one my thing. Too fully sanctioned this face off and I genuinely appreciate them. So let me just say this. Taz didn't have that much time on his hands, but he used the time that he did have well. And it's not like they haven't been going back and forth at each other, taking shots at each other, promoting the battle. They've been everywhere promoting. Tazlo has been back going live. I've been seeing it. You know what I'm saying? Even when I couldn't pull up, you know what I'm saying? I pulled up and hit the like button and watched some of the playback. You know what I'm saying? Kid Dangerous, he's been promoting this battle heavily. You know what I'm saying? On Instagram. So it's like these two, I think this is the biggest grudge match of the card, no doubt about it. I think today definitely solidified that this is the biggest grudge match on the card. There's people taking bets and accepting bets on behalf of this battle, and you know they guilt tripping me because it's looking like I probably should have made this the main event. No disrespect to anybody else, but like the job these guys are doing in promotion, it might turn out to be the most anticipated battle. Skill wise, I think I'ma still edge that to Brick Street Sprite versus Robs, because Robs is fire and Brick Street, I ain't even gotta say no more about Brick Street. You know what I'm saying? But this one right here, it's like there's been so much promoting that whoever loses is gonna be shitty. They're not gonna want to concede defeat. And, you know, that adds to the entertainment factor of battles. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got to lose. This is clearly, with this type of styles clash, maybe Robs and Brick Street, we'll get that. Like it was with Brick Street and Fresh Coast. We'll get some debatable talks, right? I think this battle is going to have a clear winner and a clear loser. I just think with the type of styles that they have, I am familiar with both of them rap-wise and battle rap-wise. I haven't heard too much of Taz on the battle rap side, right? But I know he crafts up material and he angles well. You know what I'm saying? And he has the energy. He has the energy. As do Kid Dangerous. That's why it's going to be a fire matchup, but I think it's going to be clear to decide the winner. So the actual face-off itself, right? Kid Dangerous was talking heavy. He was talking heavy. It almost sounded like wrestling promo. You know what I'm saying? It almost, that's the vibe it gave me. It was like wrestling promo. He was confident. He had a point to prove. He wanted to get certain messages across, and he delivered well. I will say this, though. That boy Kid Dangerous got a colorful ass imagination. Like a lot of analogies and references he used. I'm like, okay, all right. I'm not gonna speak too much about it, but definitely I was, you know, doing the rock eyebrow on a lot what he said. Speaking of wrestling, because I'm like, yo, okay, whatever. But he was holding his own. He was the aggressor in this face-off. Now let me tell you something about Tazlo, aka Mr. Talk That Shit. He's usually the aggressor when he talks shit. Like he's usually, so he took a back seat today and just kind of, you know, he reciprocated a lot of the energy. But this is the type of face-off you don't say, hey, so-and-so won the face-off, so-and-so lost the face-off. I mean, I'm gonna allow y'all to have y'all picks, right? But me, I didn't see that because I look at the intangibles. What I saw was Kid Dangerous, knowing what he usually brings to the table, is confident as he should be. And Taz is like really, really genuinely. A lot of people say it just for like trolling purposes or promo purposes, but I think he feels genuinely disrespected that people can think he can lose this battle. So with him, it's like he has the overall vibe of that. Like, y'all niggas really think this dude could rap, and it's pissing him off. It pissed him off when I said it. It pissed him off when Blunt said it. It pissed him off when Unscripted Logic gave him credit. Like, so Taz, I don't feel like has too many words because he don't even feel this opponent is worthy per se. So if you watch the face-off, you will go, okay, Kid Dangerous was talking more. He was entertaining. He won the face-off. But to me, it's like, nah. What I'm paying attention to is the silence, is the reluctance to even acknowledge the half of what Kid Dangerous was saying. That let me know, hey, I'm on so much of a different level in my own mind that I don't even have to acknowledge this trash. But at the same time, they both got a rap. So I think Taz is really, really just focusing on November 23rd. You get what I'm saying? Like, he really feels disrespected. He felt disrespected when I hit him up for this battle. So imagine how he feels being the underdog. Essentially, he's the underdog of this battle. Let's just keep it real. Taz is the underdog of this battle. And I say, if you genuinely, I was the underdog when I faced Blatantly, right? And Taz know how that went. So if you feel like that, then you know what you got to prove. And you should aim to make everybody feel invalidated and just feel stupid. Make them feel disgusted in their own decision to go against you. So Taz, I feel like November 23rd is the main date that matters to him. But Kid Dangerous is a professional promoter. You get what I'm saying? He's been promoting flyers. He's been doing a lot of edits. He's been doing a lot of freestyles on IG. You know what I'm saying? Like, basically, he not letting Tazlo sleep comfortable. Pause if needed. So as the face-off goes on, both talking they shit, Tooth has a brief intermission, and he says he has a special guest coming up to the panel. And this is what I said. This is why I credit Tooth the way he does, because he has connections. But at any rate, a very established battle rapper pulled up in support of both of these opponents, and they offered words of advice and encouragement to them. And that was none other than C3. That's right. C3 pulled up and gave these brothers advice and encouragement and reminded them to be on their shit. You get what I'm saying? Not only did C3 pull up, but that could have easily been enough. In fact, I'm jealous. I didn't have any established battle rapper ever pull up to my face-off. Other people, chat people, other virtual battle rappers, whatever the case may be, they did. And that's something I've always hated, and I spoke about it in the past. I hate when people change the dynamic of a face-off that's supposed to be between two people talking shit to each other because people be wanting 15 seconds of fame or they want a moment or whatever the case may be. It really takes away from the face-off. But the way Tooth created this to happen was perfect. You know what I'm saying? They focused on the battle. C3 in the building telling them, be on your A game. Y'all both talking shit. Make sure the bars hit the same. And also, Reaper Real pulled up and did the same. And he's familiar with virtual battle rap. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to him for being, part of the sector, you can say. Essentially part of the sector. He at least, keeps tabs on what's going on over here. And, he stays in the loop, and he actually has battles in virtual. Arguably the most infamous battle in virtual battle rap history, Reaper Real versus Harlem Legend. Shout out Harlem Legend. You know what I'm saying? But I gotta credit the two for bringing both of them up on the platform and keeping things about the face-off. You get what I'm saying? Because I've always expressed I hate when people intercept and interfere in face-offs. It's nasty work to me. I think the worst one I seen, and this is no slander to anybody, but the worst one I seen was the Innovate versus Yo-Yo face-off. That was disgusting. That was absolutely disgusting. And even when TG pulled up to the Pablo Picasso versus D-Money face-off for Never Forget 5, it's like I get why he did it. It was kind of warranted. He thought there was some smoke or whatever, but for the playback, that looked insane. You know what I'm saying? So there has to be more structure to these face-offs, and I think Tooth did an excellent job hosting this face-off. He had two to established battle rappers as special guests who only focused on their battle. You get what I'm saying? This face-off has replay value for a few reasons. You know what I'm saying? Even Harlem Fresh pulling up after, let me reiterate, after both opponents had already left, Harlem Fresh then pulled up and talked his shit, and then Kid Dangerous pulled back up and was talking his shit. Kid Dangerous is revved up right now. Kid Dangerous is ready to smoke everything in his way. And I feel like Mr. Talk That Shit has a certain calmness that's alarming. You know what I'm saying? So that's that. I just wanted to do a brief recap of that. Salute. Tooth even started a pot, and he encouraged both of those guys to bet. You know what I'm saying? He was really adding fire to the face-off. And I already anticipated the battle crazy, but it's did its job as keeping it that way. If not, I want to see it even more now. You get what I'm saying? We will definitely already talk to Social Assassin. He's trying to get at least one, if not both of the other face-offs to happen very soon. So that's Brick Street Sprite versus Robs, and that's Sick Mouse versus Fresh Coast Live Network. You get what I'm saying? Because at this point, you know, it's optional for the guys to participate, but I want to see face-offs for all these battles now. And I need Tooth to at least, Tooth, you got to get a card, bro. You got the connections. What happened to the Toothless Battle League or whatever you was going to call it? You need a card. You can host your own face-offs. You can have people pull up. You know what I'm saying? You a great moderator. You know what I'm saying? Like, even when you kept it real during the face-off and you told Tazlo, well, you got no resume. You were still respectable enough to keep it within the parameters of battle rap, because we know how the Tooth can get. So all around entertaining, and I know Tooth be more on his retirement side of things, as do I. But I think that's the role I want to see Tooth play. It ain't even got to just be virtual. Like, you got the kind of connections. You can do an in-person event and motherfucker not even know who you is, and you're not gonna show up as a puppet. I'm sure. I'm just being honest. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you can be the virtual bull. Y'all remember when wrestling had that anonymous GM? That's how Tooth would do in-person battles. You know what I'm saying? Now, don't get me wrong. I definitely not even think. I know for a fact Tooth was at a lot of in-person events for real. You know what I'm saying? But that's all I'm saying. Like, you entertaining enough to definitely keep doing shit like this. You know what I'm saying? And you know, anytime my name is attached to some Tooth, you already know, like, if there's any way you can make content out of it, you got the green light. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't even be here right now if it weren't for you. You know that. You know what I'm saying? So 21 Gun Salute. I just wanted to recap that for y'all real quick. You know what I'm saying? That's November 23rd, The Ring Volume 2. You got 3 battles to add to the official pot of the event. Cash App Social Assassin 47. That's SOCIALASSASSIN 47. Or if you got I think he got Venmo or something else, go on his channel. You know what I'm saying? Go on his community post. He put it there. You know what I'm saying? $1, $2, $5, $10, 20. Whatever you have is genuinely appreciated. We genuinely accept it. Thank y'all for rocking with Virtual Battle Rap. We gonna see y'all November 23rd.